Well, new data from the state shows 2022 was one of the deadliest years for fires, the most we've seen in 27 years. According to the latest data from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety, 70 people died from fires last year. More than half of those victims were men. Fire officials say the majority of the deaths resulted from careless smoking, vehicle crashes, and drugs and alcohol. Greater Minnesota saw the most fire deaths with 59%. Firefighters say a challenge in those communities is getting an on-call firefighter to the scene.
These cases are labor intensive and they often involve emotional work. It's incredibly taxing on our firefighters, and we feel the loss as much as the family and the community.
Already in 2023, fire deaths are trending upwards. Data shows we're already ahead of where we were last year. Nationally, the #1 leading cause of a fire is unattended cooking. Now, fire officials say all of these fire deaths are preventable. They encourage everyone to follow very simple steps to help prevent fires. Don't leave unattended heat sources, have a fire escape plan and practice it, and test your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors monthly.